Good afternoon, welcome to Rundlii Gaming. So we're going to be continuing on from our previous save file. This is again Prince of Persia. If you have not actually watched the previous videos, I would go ahead and check them out. But basically we're continuing on from the previous game that we played thus far. And we're pretty much at the next location, which is I think he said just basically the zoo, the king. So there's not really any animals here or anything, but basically it's just one big cage and a couple other cages. But yep, so
are you all right?
I'm fine, thanks.
though kind of botched that jump a little bit.
You birds. I wonder how they survived the sands.
I don't think they did survive.
Though it does introduce another monster. I remember these ones were kind of a little more annoying than a lot of the other monsters. And apparently a little bit of pathing issues since they're flying through the walls also. And pretty much to actually fight those birds, pretty much what you have to learn to do is actually block first, and then after they attack, you can swing at them then.
Look, a crack. Here I am. I'll pull the lever. There's another crack. I'll see where it goes.
The fabled menagerie of Azad, the Sultan's pride and joy. It had been one of the wonders of the world. As a child, I dreamed of it and longed to see it with my own eyes. Now it was a place of terror, an abandoned ruin laid waste by the sands of time.
Here I am.
And jump, 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 jump. Yeah, like most of this was pretty easy, all in all. Just a lot of extra parkouring. Though I did cut out a little bit of video here, mostly due to the fact that I kind of botched this several times, and figured it would cut a little bit of that out. But pretty much, when I was going back and forth here, it was hard to actually see, because you couldn't really get to the straight up north from where I'm at right now. Couldn't run on the wall either way. Yeah, then I botched it again. Yeah, because that limb itself, it actually, to me, looked like it was facing downward instead of, like, towards me. It was kind of hard to notice at first, so that's why it took a little while to get through that part there. We get to see a glimpse of the future again.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
And then jump.
Thanks.
If you have believed the rest of my tale until now, perhaps you will also believe me when I tell you that, as we made our way through the moonlit ruins, I began to feel strangely drawn to the girl at my side. My reason told me to distrust her, for she had good cause to hate me. Yet she had proven herself a loyal companion. And, I confess, I was grateful for the company of someone who, like me, was flesh and blood.
I can't reach it. What?
I was having a little bit of trouble, but then I realized pretty soon after that I need to get to there. But sometimes it's hard to spot, like, the little random things that they'll put into it, and sometimes they're easy to notice.
Wonderful. Hey, there's no door.
Stand on that pressure plate, will you? I don't know. Can't you crawl through a crack or something?
And pretty much just another little puzzle. Well, just a timer on it. I do need to keep remembering that, you know, you have to go slow on the spikes or try to skip them altogether.
You did it.
This time I gotta climb through the trees. So, 33%, so we are actually a third of the way now.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time. Whoa.
I will wait here.
And again, I barely fell, but... And the wonderful sound of birds.
Oh no!
Yeah, so there are a few things I do think are kind of bad about the game. Like, as I said, that wasn't that far of a fall. I think I could do that in real life and not completely die, so... Worst case scenario, I might hurt my knee, or... Yeah, basically tuck and roll. Hope for the best. guard and attack. I definitely botched that jump a few times there. I figured on the first one, even still looking back on it now, it definitely seems like I should have made it. But I guess the fall was far enough to where apparently he died before he hit the tree.
Look out for scarabs! What?
Slash and slash and slash and slash. I would have to say these are probably the easiest creatures to fight against.
Behind you!
There's no jumping involved, there's no parrying involved, you just slash 3 times and then they fall over dead.
The baths.
So, they introduce another monster, which is basically just running around with like a ball and chain. Though sadly, it's pretty much the same way you fight any other monster in this game. Pretty much just jump over it, slash a few times, jump over it. And sometimes it's easier just to freeze them like that and cut them in half instead of actually trying to sit there and fight them. And jump and slash slash dagger. Jump, slash, and dagger. Yeah, so there's a bit of redundancy to it, but it seems to get things done. Yeah, like those aren't particularly bad. As I said, the big red ones that have the halberd pretty much, I know they seem to be the worst to deal with, because you can't just hop over them and attack them, because they'll actually knock you off. As compared to a lot of these, which you just hop over and then strike, hop over and then strike, hop over and then strike, and though kind of redundant, in most situations this is probably the most ideal way of doing it.
You understand, don't you?
Anyways, at this time, what I'll go and do is I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you again for watching Rundlii Gaming, and definitely watch the next video, which should be out hopefully next week. And you have a good day.